tell you. Okay, because everything we have in the util only, right? So I'm going to create a list, and list is contain any type of data. I'm going to pass a string type of data, right? So I'm going to create a list of a string type, and this is my list. So I'm going to pass the name my list, and it will be as implemented as array, right? You can take any other things, but I'm going to pass uh, array list only, and the same thing that we have here, that we can see, right? Now what we have to do in the my list, I have to write add some values, right? So how we will do that, we know already. So I'm going to pass my first name, and then you can use anything. And similarly I'm going to copy 3 to 4 name, right? So I'm going to take as Aman, Noha, then Virat, then Hitu. Okay, some of the name I have taken. Now I am going to loop it. Okay, so if you want to see the value inside this, what you have to do, you have to just pass my list, right? So it will display the object value that we have. So this is the value we have. So I want to iterate the value in the loop, right? So how we will do that? My list, you know already, my list dot we have to use as a for, right? So you can see we have the for each. It perform given action for each to iterate until all the element has been processed, or action throw an exception. It will throw an exception, right? Unless the otherwise as you have a limitation. So this is the you can say, see, it will throw the null pointer exception if the specified action is null, right? Otherwise it will return the value. So it came into Java 1.8, and it is a default implementation behavior, right? So let's execute. So what action we will use? Action you have to implement very carefully with, you can say, I'm going to write it down here so you can understand better. So what you have to do, you have to implement here. You can take anything, any name you can take, right? Any variable, any action you can take, but it should be lambda expression. How we'll do that? Just very simple. In the one line, if you have to implement very simple, and you pass the value, right? Whatever the value you have, just pass the value. Okay. So we are done here. We can take in the single line like this, or you can pass in the multi-line, okay, as your wish. So this is very simple. Now I'm going to run. So now you can see that each value that we have in the list is iterating one by one, right? Only because of for each, right? So we can call the for each, and we can traverse, we can iterate the value one by one, right? If you have logic to implement where the list should be implemented or get modified one by one, so you can iterate the for using the for each of Java 8. This is a very simple one line code, and we can implement like this. If someone is going to give the name, like I'm going to pass a surname as thing I'm going to pass, right? So all the value will come, but it will get modified, right? So like this. Okay, so we can do that, right? Thank you guys. If you have any doubt, please ping me in the comment box.